Good morning from a scorchingly hot day in Naha, Okinawa.
Yay! They'll probably get worse.
Can you hear the cicadas, you guys? They're living it up in this heat.
It's like Evangelion.
We're gonna go grab some breakfast and then we're headed to a day of touristing around Naha.
What is that?
I don't know, but I've seen it in so many photos. Sea grapes. We're having that.
All right.
Pork, tamago, onigiri. We found our sea grapes.
So what are sea grapes?
Crunchy, salty. It's kind of like fish eggs, but in algae form. I forgot my portable fan at home, so we're gonna need to buy a backup.
Have 4 by the end of this trip.
Never enough, honestly.
Oh, look. Gotta get you one of these. Because of all the whining you've been doing. No, wait, come back. Oh no, she's gone forever.
It's the cat manager, Mi-chan. This is Tsuboya Street, known for its pottery. Museum time! We just look at all the shops in the street. They're very good, but it was very hot, so I'm excited to get some air conditioning.
We have pottery museum.
Okay, let's see. It's 350 yen per person, unless you're under junior. We just finished up at the museum, and it was such a fun surprise. We got to learn a lot about pottery, including the origins of pottery in Okinawa and in Naha, and the influences from different empires, the Ryukyu Kingdom, and then how it was affected by the Japanese occupation, World War II. And I think that my biggest takeaway is just that it's fascinating to see how this art form had to change to all of these different historical occurrences
Or
like developments. So colonization, war, industrialization, modernization. And right now the biggest threat to this art form is just plastic is too cheap. Interesting to see how the artists have had to adapt to all of these changes to survive. And speaking of these developments, for instance, the introduction of porcelain from Japan and essentially provided a more durable option to household items. And so because these functional items weren't necessary anymore, like bowls, they actually had to change their art form to become more and more ornamental and more of like an exotic art form. And even through World War II and the remnants of World War II, we saw that a lot of the artists made a living by creating pieces that American soldiers could take home with them as souvenirs. Next up, we are headed to the beach.
My bet is you're gonna make it 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it long, but there's a shrine there.
Oh, at the beach?
Yeah.
Okay. I
have a UV umbrella and a new little fan, so I'm bound to be successful.
Currently dying.
We are here at the shrine, but let's check it out. I'm excited.
The monochrome struggle core.
Okay, the contrast that you don't see is that everyone else looks fine. Everyone looks impeccable, like those girls. Freaking impeccable. I need to reapply my sunscreen.
Asian wife problems.
So this is actually a man-made beach.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's kind of cute and small.
So we are at the beach, just in time to get pulled out of the water because there is an oncoming storm. I have a feeling everyone's looking up at the sky, so I have a feeling that that's what it was.
It's a thundercloud right there, and it's supposed to rain today.
This is what we got for the moment.
Oh hey, you might be wondering where we disappeared off to for the past 5 hours. Well, turns out the heat really wiped me out and then almost wiped Charlie out. So we rushed home and napped for the entire afternoon. Cause you know what? Cause we can. And now we're gonna grab a beer and some snacks, and then we're gonna come back home and sleep again. Cause we can. That's it. Look at that Spider-Man arch.
You got him popping that arch for the gram.
You purchase coins, and then you use the coins to order either drinks or these little side dishes, little bar food. For dessert, I'm getting mango shake and ice cream, but this guy is getting this thing, hub sake.
It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it has like slightly herbal, cinnamony, so it kind of feels spiced.
Oh, I wanted to try. No, dude.
UV umbrella number 2.
UV umbrella number 2. Okinawa, day number 2. We're having some breakfast. Today we are going to Urasoi City, which is a neighboring city to Naha, and we are going to visit some castle ruins because apparently that's the birth of the Ryukyu Kingdom. So we're going to go check it out. But before that, we got to eat, and hopefully today we're not as severely impacted by the heat because yesterday was pretty brutal. I was not well.
One way to find out.
So this was a major site for the Battle of Okinawa. I can also tell you that it was not an easy hill to climb. Sweating already. It's crazy, but this site really saw so many political moments and war and violence. The unification of the Ryukyu Kingdom.
Yeah.
And then with the Satsuma invasion, this castle was burned to the ground and then reconstructed and then actually destroyed again during the Battle of Okinawa in 1945. So we see ruins, but they tell a lot. They tell a story.
Shooty Castle up there?
It's that way, yeah. Castle number 2. So we're headed to Shuri Castle, where the royal castle essentially was relocated to after the Ryukyu unification. So it previously was in Urasoi, and then it moved to here. Partially destroyed, reconstructed, and then it caught on fire in 2019. So unfortunately, we're gonna see some of the remains of it, but there's a beautiful park surrounding it.
Ready to go down?
Had to reroute. Turns out that castle walls are pretty effective. You can't just enter from anywhere. Ta-da! They're working on it with the original traditional methods, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's sad we can't see it, but it's pretty cool. It is burning up, but now it's time for some taco rice, an Okinawan classic from the 70s.
Are Archo taco over rice instead of archo. With the side of Odeon beer.
Sounds pretty nice on a hot day.
It's really good on a hot day.
Now we are out to do some grocery shopping. So we're trying to save money because we have some activities planned for the rest of the week. So we're gonna start cooking at home, and on today's menu, curry. Let's check out what a Japanese grocery store looks like. Good morning from a dummy who just headbutted a cement post. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, you can see it. Jesus Christ.
It's not been our morning so far. We had this little accident, and then we had to go back to our Airbnb to rest, and then we left again, and then we had to go back because we forgot a bag, and then we left again, and then we missed our bus. And now we're waiting for another bus. So it's been a good morning so far. But we're headed to American Village. This has literally taken blood, sweat, and tears. And we're not even in the bus yet. We missed America so much we came to a strip mall. Yeah, it's given butter churning for sure.
No, it looks like you're locked up in someone's barn.
The whole principle behind American Village is that this town in Okinawa is made up of predominantly American military bases, but it's super interesting to see what is perceived as like American culture to the external eye, but it's pretty spot on.
It's pretty accurate because American culture is heavily industrialized and has no rootedness, so it's pretty easy to transport anywhere.
A lot of Coca-Cola, beer pong, Abercrombie kind of stuff, but we're not unfamiliar to the strip mall. You know what is the best view of today? This guy. Hi. Hi. Aww. Doing this like kind of ironically because it's like haha American Village pizza, but this is so good. Best part of American Village is the Japanese part. Have left American Village. I would rate it as like a medium low litness kind of place. It's more photogenic than it is fun, but it is as fun as a strip mall could be. But now we are a town up in Cadena. We're gonna go kayaking, so yay! Are you excited?
Yeah.
It's not you, it's us. We needed a rest day yesterday. What's the plan for today?
We're going to the former Japanese Navy headquarters that was founded in the 40s during the war. It's an underground base, so we'll learn more about that. And then we're going to the karate hall, because Okinawa is the birthplace of karate.
It should be fun. I also want to add, there's no one who wants to show the beautiful beaches of Okinawa and footage of us swimming in it as much as I want to, but it's so incredibly scorching hot that it's been, what, how many days have we been here?
6.
It's been 6 days, and none of those days are actually viable for a beach day. So, sorry guys.
It'll happen.
Yeah, maybe next week. But it will happen, at least once.
No one wants to see me on the beach anyway.
I do.
Yo, cut.
Original route required a 30-minute walk, and I can't make that happen. So we're trying alternative route because I'm the chief struggle officer.
How many stairs does it take to get up to the underground museum?
Too many. Too many. A 400-meter long tunnel. There were approximately 4,000 soldiers in here during battle, and the battle lasted 3 months approximately. Well, I put some sunscreen on my foot. I'm gonna let Charlie share some of his reflections while with you.
I got exactly what I wanted, which was a different perspective, a more Japanese perspective. It's not that hard to believe that the depiction of the American soldiers isn't as negative as one would expect, because you know, the Americans did govern the island until the early 70s.
And there's still a huge U.S. military presence in the island of Okinawa, so it's also not surprising.
There's a balance there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was pretty mixed. I think that a lot of the videos and photography and text that we read were quite anti-war, and I think really citizen-focused and depicting the tragedy of war. I mean, 200,000 people died in 3 months on this island, which is extremely jarring. There is a mix with honoring Okinawan people and the lives that were lost here, Japanese and American, but there are photos of American soldiers helping citizens, but there are also obviously photos of American soldiers committing aggressions and vice versa. An interesting perspective, but obviously, like anything, not fully unbiased. That was never our expectation though. That's it. Our next stop is Karate Hall.
Karate Hall.
11-minute sunny walk. Let's see how I fare. So we're at the Okinawa Karate Hall. It essentially summarizes the history of karate in Okinawa because this is the birthplace of karate. For centuries now, Okinawa has been really influenced by its geography, trade routes, and so on. Karate is also kind of a convergence of all of these different influences. So it was pretty cool to see, and there were some exercises that we could do in there that I could do that Charlie couldn't do. So, you know, runs in the blood. Ow. We've taken our daily afternoon break from the scorching sun. It is now nighttime and safe for us to be outdoors again, so we're going grocery shopping.
In front of Hotel Okinawa with Sanrio characters.
That's where he wants to be. Groceries are secured, back in the apartment, and we're done for the night. Time to get some rest. Because tomorrow, we're going to a different island, baby. Let's go. Bye. morning. We were naive to think we could just buy a ticket to the ferry, and we are fully sold out, and there's a typhoon, so we're gonna go get sushi from a fishing market. Yay! And then figure out what the hell we're gonna do with today.
Are you still bummed out?
Yeah, I'm actually still bummed out.
Oh, no, come on.
But now I'm bummed out and I have raw fish. So. Oh.
All right, open that. You're going with the classic first? You can tell it's really fresh.
Yeah. Imagine coming here to buy your fish for dinner. You're
Good
like,
place to do it.
oh, the in-laws are coming. I'm gonna fry a whole fish. Let me stop by the fish market. For round 2.
Before the typhoon washes all the fish away, might as well get our fill in. That's all you need to know.
We have decided to reroute and go to the local beach here because we couldn't go last time. But Google Maps wanted us to walk on the highway. Now we're trying to take the bus. We're gonna go for a quick dip and then try to get the hell out of the sun. But honestly, Okinawa was kicking our asses. The rental car was full. What else was full that we couldn't get? There was one
your
more
pit
thing.
of despair?
My pit of despair. It's okay, I know we're gonna have these days, but I'm just a little cranky.
No!
I also feel dumb because we should have known. We should have freaking known. But it's okay. Naminua? Is that how you say?
Not Japanese.
This beach, try to. Let's go. We did it. I think we're done with our beach day for now. It's starting to get pretty hot.
Oh yeah, it's about to reach the peak sun hour.
But that was so refreshing and so nice to be in the water.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. We're gonna go to see a garden now. And then honestly, we're probably gonna head home because this guy's wiped out from the beach. Has taken a great turn. We went swimming, very refreshing. We went to this garden, very beautiful. All is right in the world. It's not even 1 p.m., it's 12:45. We gotta take shelter before it gets crazy hot. And then I guess we need to figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of this day. Can't be going to the Zamami Islands, so gotta figure out an alternative. But let's go home. We're parting back from Okinawa at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Part of me feels guilty that we're being lazy, but it's also, this is our supposed resting time.
Well, the vacation doesn't involve, you know, you burning yourself out.
I know the treat I want. we don't often repeat treats because, you know, we're trying to try everything. But the other night I got this Yakult mango drink at a bubble tea store, and it was so freaking good. And I haven't stopped talking about it since. So we're gonna go get it. It's like a childhood drink, the Yakult, mixed with a little flair. It's so good. Sometimes you get yourself 2 little treats in a day. Actually, just kidding. We also had shaved ice. 3 little treats in a day. Treat yourself.
So where are we going today?
We're going to the museum. There's supposed to be a typhoon today, so no ferries are going out, no swimming at the beaches here. So we're going to the museum and then we're just gonna have a chill day. It doesn't look like it's really gonna rain all that much, but
we'll take a look outside.
As long as we're on typhoon watch, they're not letting us really go anywhere. Number 1 plan, museum. Number 2 plan, movies. Because what else do you do when you're stuck inside-ish in a typhoon?
This is how I think I look when I'm squishing your cheeks.
Heroic. This dude just had recurring nightmares about fish, and so he just decided to go to school, study fish, draw a ton of fish, create fish tools, and then establish his own factory for the fish tools, all to solve for the question, what am I? That was very odd. First Japanese movie experience. It's a rainy day. What else is there to do?
Back at it again after the movie. The movie was mid.
You said you liked it.
I liked it. It was mid, but it was better than I expected.
Okay.
Both are true. So what better than to try and win a mid treat?
Damn, it's not gonna move. There's no way.
There's no way. That's not happening.
That's how they keep getting our money. They make it look easy.